Welcome back to our renovation chaos. I left you off with us removing and ripping out the walls and figuring out that the wooden floors in one half of the house were very, very unstable and were becoming more unstable with each day, which meant that we during this renovation process could not save the floor but have to exchange the entire floor, which is a bummer. And we also started to rip out the ceiling, the fake ceiling that was implemented, which, oh boy, that was a mammoth task that took us multiple weeks to finish, and was a huge, huge mess. And at the same time, we were also ripping out the last pieces of walls that were left over. You see one here and the one in the back. There's also like a tiny piece that still needed to go. And this is your final warning that in this video there's a lot of construction noise. If you're sensitive, just beware.
It's me, Mario! Hoppa, right? Doesn't we have a problem? This pin ends here, and then it's screwed to this one that goes there. So, and it's broken here. So I think
Yeah, that's what you need, and it's exactly at the spot where the roof, where the floor is already shit. Please be careful because the floor is already bad. Ah, I see the floor breaking. Please be careful.
They saw that it was broken. Instead of because they were putting the ceiling. Instead of put a new one, no, let's just put some fucking nails. It's okay. If it falls, it falls. It's not such a drama. You can just break someone's head or something. Like, it's okay.
We should leave it like that.
Yeah, that's right. Careful there, please. Well, that was a failure. Whoopa!
Oh, careful.
Take off your hair.
As mentioned, this task took us multiple weeks to complete, and multiple of those old beams literally just fell on our heads. So it was very dangerous, especially considering that the floor was also so unstable. And you can see here that there are newer beams above the older beams because they at some point had exchanged the roof and put in new beams to hold up the roof, but had left in the old ones because the fake ceiling was attached to it. So the old beams were just rotting up there, which is kind of a health hazard. Like it's like the amount of dirt that was coming down from up there was intense, to say the least. And there were also like rat nests up there. It was very filthy and also dangerous because it could have fallen any day. And yeah, here you can see me trying to clean and using the hole in the ground that I talked about in the last renovation video. What a blessing, guys. You have no idea what a blessing this was. And yeah, if you think this is a lot of dirt, the kitchen ceiling was a whole other matter. The kitchen was insane. The amount of dirt and dust and rat remains that came down was so intense that we are now convinced that since we didn't get sick during that time, that we are now absolutely invincible, which we are, of course, not. But look at this. It's insane what came down from the ceiling. And again, as I mentioned in other videos, a lot of the renovation work is really just cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. But hey, we were making progress, and that was all that mattered. And while we were ripping out ceilings and cleaning up floors and waiting for our beloved garden to come to fruition, our constructor helped us get rid of all the tiles on the floor. Unfortunately, during this time, like around May and June, our constructor barely had any time for us because he was overbooked because of personal reasons and because it was Espírito Santo and a bunch of other festivities which are very important to Azorians and which were happening for the first time since the pandemic. As frustrating as it was to have yet another huge delay, I also have to say that it was nice to get a break and enjoy the first summer days. And also, it's not like we had nothing to do. We had the ceiling that we were taking care of, and also the roof needed some more treatment. And we were cleaning the roof with a pressure cleaner. And then I went in with this tiny little brush and, applied some special paint that is supposed to make the roof sealed. And I had some lovely help from some lizards. And another project that we had was the altar. We were removing the coating because we want the naked lava stone to be there.